Hi ladies, it's Karen, and I come to you with another completed project. I finally completed my Halloween mini album. For this album I used the Witch Hazel Papers, Witch Hazel collection by October Afternoon. Really super cute papers. I used the miscellany pack, and I practically used that all up. And I also used the Witch Hazel, some of the word stickers. So I have enough left to maybe make a tag or cards or something. So my album measures about 9 by about 4 1/4 across. I used the policy type envelopes that you could find at Hobby Lobby. For the covers, I used grunge paper by Tim Holtz, and these are also these little findings things here are also made out of the grunge paper that I distressed with distress stain and ink. So I painted my covers black, and used my Goosebumps and my Lindy Stamp Gang sprays to give it that look that I like, that I've been using lately. And that's the back cover. I also used this pleated ribbon from Hobby Lobby and this blingy trim that I've had in my stash, and my glue gun broke during the making of this mini, and you're going to see glops of glue at random places. But I have since purchased a new one. So anyway, so that's my cover. And for the binding, I used this it's like this specialty paper. It's kind of like a mulberry paper, I guess. I had gotten it, I believe, at Michael's, and I put a couple of eyelets in there, and I put the tool through the eyelets and then made a bow here. And then I also used some of this silk ribbon from my local scrapbook store, and then I added this creepy little hand charm that I've had in my stash. I thought that was appropriate for a Halloween album. My album doesn't have a title simply because I couldn't figure out how to put one on the cover. I mean, I kind of liked the cover the way it is, and I didn't want to doll it up with flowers and everything else, so I didn't know how to add a title that would work. So my album has no title. So for the charms on this album and for the closure, I used the Tim Holtz clips here, some black chain that I had. I made a bottle cap with the image of the Witch Hazel from the collection. I added some Tim Holtz baubles and some other baubles that I've had in my stash. There's a 7 Gypsies key here, and so that's my closure. I'm doing this outside, so I keep checking to make sure that I'm in this frame, so I'm really sorry. For the front inside cover, looks like this, and sorry. I love this image, so I didn't do anything to this image except, added some recollection bling. I adhered this paper to the grunge paper with gel medium. I added these dangle beaded trim here that I'd gotten at Joann's, and some layered lace at the bottom in front for this, and I thought it looked really cute. And then for this next page, I used my Jenny Bolin, it's like a banner punch, to punch out this banner, and it spells out spooky. If you could see that. And I made the bottle cap, and I used my Copics to color it orange. And this is a ticket from the miscellany pack, and I colored the doily with my Lindy Stamp Gang, or no, with my Tattered Angels, and the flowers here are the I forgot, Hero Hues flowers down here, and a piece of Hobby Lobby trim. And because this album is made out of envelopes, there are tags. I also made altered, some clothespins to go along with the mini album. And the first tag is this, and I used my Martha Stewart punch around the page punch to make those little ghosts in the corner, and part of the miscellany pack. In the back, I just made journaling spots with my mini Baroque die, and a place for a photo there. And then the next page, this is the tag that the clothespin was holding, and this is just the recollection stamp, and I used the witch hazel from the paper collection, and I just put it dimensionally there, and some recollection flowers and leaves and stuff at the top, and then just a place for journaling in the back. And then I used the Martha Stewart spiderweb band punch to make this little pocket type thing. This is just a piece of the miscellany pack, really sweet images, a doily from Marcia, and some fringe trim from Joann's. And the next page, some more Hero Hues flowers, and the flower on top there is actually a crochet piece from the paper bag lady that I sprayed to make it that color. These coupon tickets here are from Louisa, that I received in my winnings from Louisa Diaz. Thank you, Louisa. And here it says Haunted House, and I just took that from the top portion of the paper and laid it there, and these are like tickets to the haunted house. And there's a place for journaling in the back there. I glossy accented the skeleton from the miscellany pack, and some magic mesh underneath. And the tag here is simply this place for photos and journaling, just fairly simple. And then I made some side pockets using coin envelopes. So this first tag I embossed using the My Mind's Eye stamps. The turquoise seam binding is from the miscellany pack, and this is an embossing that I messed up on, but it came out good on the front. So anyways, I need to practice my embossing. And then this is a glassine flower. And then the next page is this. I hope you're seeing this. It's hard for me to tell through the lens. At any rate, for the next page, I made a little pocket using the Martha Stewart border, some flat back pearls. This is a little embellishment from Target from years ago. This is a piece from the miscellany pack, and I just distressed them and pretty much left them plain. Added a little glassine punched flower there, spot for journaling. This is one of the pretty flowers from my local scrap store. Another place for a photo, and a doily that I colored using my Lindy's, and some trim here. For the next page, I made this kind of fold out. It adheres like to a magnet there. This ticket for the door prize here is from the miscellany pack. I added some of this blingy trim here, and the edge is like a spider web. And then on the bottom, on the bottom it's more of the Martha Stewart punch there, with some black bling, some more blingy trim there, and then just a simple photo mat. And I used this black lace, which I dyed using my tumble dies, my black tumble die, and act as photo corners there. So I thought that was cute. And then the tag here is simply a die cut from the collection. I also have to practice my stickling. This is Stickles. Glossy accented her little hat there. And, you know, a picture tag could fit behind. And then a spot for journaling on the back. In this next page, I made this pocket with some burlap trim underneath there, and then I layered it with this half of a doily that I received from Stephanie. She's Vintage Paper Girl. Thank you, Stephanie. Added some more of my blingy trim there. Added some trim from Joann's and flatback pearls. This is a piece of the miscellany pack, and I just kind of made a tab there so that, you know, a photo or something can fit behind that little tab. And then inside the pocket, I made a little fold-out place to put pictures of carving a jack-o'-lantern or something. Just a quick little place for photos. And the next page, the hat is from the miscellany pack, and I glossy accented the ribbon there. On the paper, I kind of tore it and pulled it back, and you could see the orange magic mesh underneath. I glossy accented the skeleton from the miscellany pack, and I made a couple of photo mats using some lace and paper from the collection. I added this lace here, was white from Hobby Lobby, and I used the tumble die to dye the black tumble die to dye it black. Came out really sweet. And then the inside tag there is this. For this tag, I used the punch around the page down here to make a pocket. Another coupon from Louisa and Recollections Flowers and Leaves. And then I stamped this old Recollection stamp of the tree in London Fog Memento ink. And then on the side, there's another tag here on the side. And this is a witch from the My Mind's Eye stamps, Halloween stamps. And on the back, I used the same witch, but I used my perfect pearls to create that image there. And then on the next page, I made kind of a waterfall effect pocket here. This is Recollections Flower and Hobby Lobby trim here, and I just used Velcro. And I made these photo mats. The little tabs here, this one says decorations and costumes, and these are all from the Witch Hazel collection. I did some stamping there, very lightly and distressed, in case you wanted to put some journaling there. It's light enough, you can do so. Another stamping of the cute little witch that I like, and this one says treats, and another stamp of the skull on the book, and a place for a photo. The doily here is from the paper bag lady. So I thought that came out kind of cute. And some trim from Joann's, fringe trim on the top there from Joann's. And on this side, there's another clothespin that I altered to go with the mini album, and just a distress tag that I just played with my inks and sprays, and this paper here is from the collection, and it's supposed to be ledger paper where the witch keeps track of her potions and ingredients and things. And I just thought it was really cute, so I layered some burlap underneath, and a nice place for journaling. And there's a little photo mat there, and that's a sticker from the collection. So I thought that came out really cute. And it folds out, if you could see that. And there's another piece of that same paper, except this one says date, quantity, item number, magical implements. And I splattered some of the tumble dye there as if, you know, some of the potions had spilled and whatever. A sticker from the collection, Recollections flower there. This die cut is from the miscellany pack. And I just put a couple of little photo mats, you know, made some grungy photo mats to you know, go in there. And another photo mat for with some recollection flowers that I distressed. And then the tags is simply this, and I made another pocket here at the bottom with the border die from border punch from Martha Stewart, button from the miscellany pack, and a recollections leaf. Came out really cute. And for this page, I used the material that Joanne had given me. It's almost like a screen material. It feels like a screen. It's very cool. Glossy accented the skeleton from the miscellany pack. Made the pocket and used some burlap ribbon that Donna had sent me at the bottom there. Excuse me. I grunge up and painted and crackle painted a couple of tags here just for interest, but there's a spot for a photo on the back. Just played with my paints and you know, a little bit of mixed media and whatever. This is from the miscellany pack. This is really cute. Whoops. This is really cute. It's like an excerpt from Dick and Jane book, and just a cute place for journaling or whatever. The last page, this is a die cut from the miscellany pack, and it says, "Watch your step as I watch mine. You've only one life. I've got 9." You see the cat there. There's a button from the miscellany pack and a couple more of these, you know, retro pieces, ephemera from the miscellany pack. Just really cute, very sweet. I love it. And then there's a piece there. There's a flower here from, I believe it's Petaloo. I love those flowers. A sticker from the collection. And the tag in this one is this. And I used my Pearl pen to make the little green, you know, dots there on the webbing. And that's a little pocket again. And another piece for journaling on the back. And another photo. And this one also has the last side pocket. And it's this stamp from Recollections. I really love this stamp. I think she went with the collection really nice. And then the back is her cat, which is equally cute, really sweet. And then this last page is this. This is a piece from the Tim Holtz seasonal pack. This 31. Just made a big pocket to add more photos. And it's another piece from the miscellany. It says Witch, and another photo mat. And then I used my Tim Holtz mask here to make the mask of the witch. And then Stephanie had sent me her, some wood veneers, and I used the witch one. And now it looks like the masked witch is like her shadow. I thought it just came out really, really cool, very sweet. Thank you so much, Stephanie. And then I added the trim, and I sprayed the doily with the tumble dye to make it black, and I layered it with the flower and added this skeleton cameo that Cassie had just sent me. Thank you so much, Cassie. It's so sweet. I love it. And then on the bottom of the pocket, I added this. This lace was white, and I sprayed it with the tumble dye, and then added the blingy trim there. So I thought that came out really sweet. And then the inside cover is simply this scary tree, creepy tree with the bat. And I just thought that was perfect the way it was, so I left it alone. I adhered it with the gel medium. And I didn't add a pocket. I didn't want to add anything to that. I just love that image on the inside back cover. So that's my Halloween mini album. I liked the way it came out, and I really love the size. I've never done one this size before, so I thought it was really sweet. I'm sorry if the video was a little bit here and there. This is like the 4th time I've tried to do this. I'm posting this one, I think. Anyway, I had fun with this collection. It was really fun to work with, and it turns out I like the size, you know, the narrow size of this album. I thought it was sweet. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure I'll see you soon. Thank you, ladies. Bye now.